The Philadelphia Experiment is a mysterious and widely debated event from 1943, when the United States Navy allegedly conducted a secret experiment with the goal of making the USS Eldridge, a naval warship, invisible to both the human eye and radar. The Navy aimed to achieve this by using powerful electromagnetic fields. However, the experiment's results were not what anyone expected, and the event became the subject of a bizarre and chilling legend. The start of the experiment began on July 22, 1943, when the USS Eldridge was stationed at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. The ship was surrounded by an array of devices designed to create a powerful electromagnetic field around the ship. The goal was simple: to make the ship invisible to radar and potentially to the naked eye, effectively preventing enemies from detecting it. The ship disappears. Shortly after the experiment began, something extraordinary happened. The ship suddenly vanished from sight. But it wasn't just invisible, it physically disappeared. According to reports, within seconds, the USS Eldridge reappeared in a different location. Although the ship seemingly returned to its original position moments later, the aftermath was far from ordinary. The crew's fate. Upon the ship's return, the crew was found in a horrifying state. Some of the sailors were physically fused to the ship's bulkheads. Others suffered from severe psychological distress, and some were completely missing. Those who vanished were never seen again, and their bodies were never recovered. The remaining crew members were deeply affected, both physically and mentally, by the after effects of the experiment. Carl Allen's testimony. Years after the event, a man named Carl Allen came forward with a series of letters claiming to have witnessed the experiment firsthand. Allen described the experiment in far more unsettling terms. According to him, the ship didn't just disappear, it had traveled through time. Allen suggested that the ship had been transported to a different dimension or timeline, and the missing crew members had become trapped there. His testimony would later fuel a number of wild theories about the nature of the experiment. The government's response and secrecy. The U.S. government, however, completely denied the existence of the Philadelphia experiment, dismissing it as a misunderstanding. Official statements from the Navy claimed that the incident was nothing more than an accident and that the crew's injuries were unrelated to any kind of secret experiment. Despite the government's denial, the tale of the Philadelphia experiment quickly turned into a popular conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories and the legend. As the years passed, the Philadelphia experiment became more than just a bizarre event, it became a legend. Many people began to believe that the experiment was not only real, but that the Navy had conducted further, similar experiments in secret. Some theories suggested that the ship's disappearance was not just a matter of invisibility, but involved parallel universes or even time travel. These ideas continue to fuel the mystery and intrigue surrounding the event today. Conclusion. So what really happened during the Philadelphia experiment? The truth remains a mystery. While the U.S. government has denied the event, the story has persisted as one of the greatest military conspiracies in modern history. Whether it was a failed experiment involving time travel or just a series of unfortunate accidents, the Philadelphia experiment remains one of the most bizarre and enigmatic events in the history of the U.S. Navy.